So generally, we start conversation very casually, and since we have got Saurav with us, and Saurav is one of those members, one of those people, one of those personalities that I always love to have conversation with. Like we have had millions and billions of conversations. I'm definitely exaggerating, but we have a lot of conversations offline. We never got the opportunity to record it because we were lazy, because so we never got that particular intention to make ourselves busy with the arrangements and all this. And the honest part is that we didn't have any YouTube channel. So so for that reason we never recorded. And Parvati has a very common objection and a complaint that Dada, you in class you never ask me to say anything. And when she gets chance in the class, when she has to speak in English, she doesn't give any chance to others.
Yes, that's
So for that reason, these two people, guys, so first generation. When I started learning, when I started teaching English, then I got a guy, and he's that guy who was there in 2017, 16, 17. We started 17, yeah, 17. So Saurav was there, and Saurav learned English, and then he got a job, and there was probably 2 to 3 years gap that we didn't have any conversation. Then I got another, animal who really impressed me, and on the very first day, for everybody, it is a memorable day. Whenever anybody comes and performs, then he or she says that, oh my God, I can't forget what happened on a very first day. So I have done enough nonsense here. Now I would like to go one by one. First, Saurav, welcome to my channel. Welcome to our channel. And this video is going to be viewed by a lot of people out there.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for it's my honor to be here with you guys. Not only you, but all of you guys who are watching this video. And I really feel pleasure being here with you and really expect a great experience. So let's see what we have here today.
Yeah, of course. And I probably told you a few months back that, I had a plan to have a conversation with you on camera. And it's a dream come true moment for both of us, though we have a lot of offline conversations, guys. Like, oh my God, whenever we meet, though we don't have the same schedules, we have to make schedules to have conversations. So these days we are meeting very randomly, and that's why we thought that, okay, why not? Like, we should have a online, we should have a recorded video that we can get back to again and again and see that, okay, this nonsense we did together. But this time we have another member with us, including Saurav, of course. And every time we have conversation, it's two people, Parvati and I. And this time, Saurav, Parvati and I. So it's a nice thing. So Parvati, your complaint, your objection that you are not allowed in the class to talk for a long time. Do you want to go with that objection, or you want to say that, no, not at all. Like, you are so kind teacher, kind trainer.
Absolutely, I have that objection. That I don't get the opportunity to talk a lot. But though whenever I get the opportunity, I literally try my best. And most of the time what happens, like maybe everybody is talking about a particular topic and I'm preparing myself, okay, next time I'm going to talk about that. But at the end, Dada just conclude the class and I just go back home and I feel like, what has just happened? But later what I just understood, okay, I think I can prepare myself like at home. I can talk about the same topic at home. So yes, I still have that objection, Dada. I still have that complaint.
Okay. So my question for you is that, but you are very lucky that you have that objection, right? Like,
yeah, absolutely. Like every single time I just get the objection, I feel like, okay, maybe I didn't get the opportunity. I'm thinking that I'm getting out of that thing. But later word, I get extra opportunity. because you can't stop me, because you know it very well. Like in the last class you didn't give me the opportunity, now you have to, because I'm not going to stop. So for that reason I feel blessed.
Do you have any questions for us or Saurabh?
Yeah, like as we were having conversation offline, I would like to ask the same question, that what was your whole English journey up until today?
Okay. So, Parvati, first of all, thank you so much for all of you to give me the opportunity to be here and share my thoughts with all of you guys. And when it comes to my journey with English, it started in 2017 when I joined the class first in the month of September. And I remember it was a winter season, and we used to do the class in the morning. So morning time, it's totally cold outside, and I'm a person, you just ask me to keep awake at night, I'm alright. I'm like owl, but I'm like now night owl. But you ask me to wake up in the morning, I'm very bad at that. So that time, I had to push myself to wake up in the morning. But still, somehow, I really enjoyed the journey. And the first time, we all faced the problem that we cannot make the sentences, right? We are used to that time to think in English. We don't know the words were going away, and we don't know how to construct the sentence. Yeah. So that is the basic issue I had that time. But I had the zeal, or you can say I have the hunger, or I had the need, so that I cannot let this obstacles stop myself, because I know this will be there. I know these problems will be there. I just continued, tried myself best. I just tried to gather my thoughts. I tried to gather my words. And I don't know, I had no plan. It's just eventually things joined together. They came in part, and they made what I am right now. I have no plan. All I can say that he is the person who always guided me. Not only guided me, but also sometimes, most of the time, sometimes he scolded me, sometimes he guided me, sometimes he told me a better way. He changed his teaching way to make sure that I got the best guidance in order to evolve, in order to explore myself, to know my inner self. So that is very difficult to tell you in words what I felt that time. But overall, I will say it was not a journey. I'm still on a journey with all of you guys, and I'm still enjoying it.
Yes, and the last part you said, and people can understand that the last part was scripted, and for that reason you fumbled. Like when you were complimenting about me, it was completely scripted part I gave him. Look. Before you acted really badly. Like last part, last part I wanted, because I know you read a script that I handed over before we started.
Oh my God!
So he was, I asked him to compliment about me. And I wanted him to be very fluent, and
don't take themselves seriously.
Really, every time she compliments, she's very good at it. But she knows the kind of a trainer I am. If you come to me, you speak English.
First time in front of camera, I'm being nervous a little bit, so I can fumble a little bit. That's my that's my right to fumble.
Yeah, but the point is that actually it was a scripted thing, that he was saying that Dada is this man is the only man who taught me English and all this. It was complete scripted thing, guys. Don't take him seriously. Okay, all you have to take the thing seriously is that your life. Your life, that matters. Yes? And suddenly viewers are thinking that, what's the connection?
Are you a politician? They must be thinking, am I watching a political video? I mean,
no, but yes.
I just want to request our audience to not to skip this video, because you may think that, oh my goodness, I think that they have gone crazy.
Yeah,
but no, mad. I want to ask you the question. I think you have never talked about it. How have you started learning English, and why did you think to learn it?
Yeah, I've never revealed that on channel, like on my channel. I think since you have asked this question, I am obliged to answer to this question. It happened such a way which I never thought it would start. But one night I felt really scared going to my office. So I used to work for some companies, and when I was working there, I felt like this is not the place where I can work, because I'm not saying these people were bad. I'm not saying that environment was bad. I'm saying that I was not perfect for those environments. So one night I was literally crying, and my mom saw me crying. She asked me that what's the reason, and I always shared everything with my mom, and I still do. So my mom said that, asked me, and I said, Mom, I don't like my current job. So I have a mentor, and I went to mentor afterwards. So my mom didn't say anything. My mom said, whatever you want to do, just do it, because she had faith in me. So the next day I went to my mentor. My mentor said, what do you want to do? I said, I want to teach. I want to teach what I know. I know English, and I was very passionate about learning English. So now I speak a little bit English. So I want a lot of people in my area to speak fluent English. So Dada said that, yeah, you can do it. And I knew that it is a very hard job, because nobody knew me at that point of time. I was a completely unpopular speaker in English. Nobody knew me, and Facebook was there, but I never made live Facebook video until I first decided to, switch my profession. So then I started uploading English videos on my Facebook page, and then I started getting people, and then I made an account on Google, and sort of was in that batch, in the second batch I would say, because in the first batch I had 2 students, and the second batch I had 3. So compare, like, of course those batches are dream batches, because I got 2 people, interested people. I got 3 people, interested 3 people. Now I get 60 people, but I get 6 interested people, and 54 people are not interested, and I have to make them interested. So it's more challenging right now. So this is how my teaching thing began. I started teaching when I realized that I'm done with my profession, like the work I was doing in certain offices, companies, yes. So yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so now, because we have got Saurav, so I have a lot of questions for him. So my first question for you is that, how do you feel being here today?
Okay, so look, being honest, and again guys, it's not scripted. First and foremost thing, it's not scripted, and trust me, I first of all I was thinking, how would that be, because this is the first time I'm in front of camera, and I never know how to deal with. Still I'm nervous, my hands are shivering. Still I'm trying to find a way to be the best version of myself. And being here with you guys is just like being with a family of learners, students forever, we can call it. And I really love being myself here. I really love being here, because here I can be myself. In my job, whatever you do in an office or somewhere, you are there, you have some sort of responsibilities to fulfill, but you have to maintain some guidelines, you have to maintain the professionalism there. You cannot be your complete self. So this is where I feel that I can be myself. I can not only learn, but to implement what I have learned throughout these days, throughout these years. And I'm just enjoying the time right now. I don't know how the video will be after editing and all. I really don't know what you guys are going to do with this part of video. That's not my part, not my job. I'm just enjoying it. That's all.
Thank you. Yes.
One thing I think we have to be grateful to our audience to remain a learner, because if they wouldn't think about learning something, they wouldn't be here, and our videos or the channel couldn't grow. So that's why not only our channel, like every educational channel, they are very grateful towards those audience.
Yes, and this was scripted, of course, because because the point is that we have to be grateful to you guys. All right, and that should be the goal, goal for not for both for you and us to be the constant learners, right? When you come on our channel, you get some educational content, and because you shower love on our videos, and that's why we get motivated, we get encouraged to do more such things. So we have got a lot of love on a particular video where I was there and two of my students, Sanjana and Raja, was there. They were there, sorry, and these people performed really well, and we got a lot of love. So for that reason, I think it is very important that we keep uploading videos that are good in quality and educational, of course. And yeah, we are doing that. So our next segment, the question that I would like to ask both of you, because you have been learning English for a while and you speak really good English, but for those who are not able to learn English, everybody tries, but not everybody is a good speaker. Not everybody speaks fluently. What is the reason?
Okay, so first of all, Ujjalda, I think that you have raised a really important question that all of our viewers also needs to know. That I want to learn English, but what is the reason behind I'm unable to speak fluently? I think there are some things we need to take seriously. We need to look seriously the reasons. The first reason, I think, is our environment. I mean, our upbringing somewhere. Everybody, if they are willing to learn English, that means they are belonging from a background that they're connected with their mother tongue most, right? Suppose I'm a guy from a Bengali family. Nobody in my family ever speaks in English. Like they are educated enough, but not they have tried into field of spoken English. This is the first time I have tried to gain that skill. So somewhere I found that there is some myths that work behind this fear. The first myth is, if you're not from English medium, that you cannot speak in English. And the second thing, the second thought that comes in mind, that I will make mistakes. Obviously, you learn something new, you will make mistake. There is no other ways. There is no other shortcuts, You cannot take shortcuts to learn English or learn anything else.
Yes.
You need to, if you want to learn how to ride a bike, you need to fall, not one time, several times, and you need to be prepared for that. That you will be, you will fail again and again and again. How many times you have failed, that really doesn't matter, but what you do after failure, it does matters a lot. Because it will gonna make the person what you will become after failure. And I think the problems we have is our surroundings as well. Surroundings, I do mean by surrounding is our friends, our locality, the people. The people who are around us, they love to criticize people. Whether you are doing something productive or not doesn't really matter, but what other person is doing, that is the first thing you need to know.
Parvati, if I ask you the same question, why a lot of people are not able to speak fluent English, then what would be your take?
So yes, absolutely, it's a crucial thing. And not only that, we are talking about this thing, every one of us, those who are learning English, they always just suffer with this question, why am I not able to subscribe to this new skill? I think some points are there. First thing I would like to talk about here, that we have a tendency to be shameful. Shameful in the sense like, okay, I don't know English. How can I just speak in it? How can I just show my points? Like, it's a different thing. It's a new thing. I think it is not my cup of tea. So that shame literally pushes us or towards the hesitation, and it pulls us back from trying to do the new thing. And the second point could be that absolutely the fear of criticism, the fear of being criticized, that okay, maybe like we overestimate the others a lot. Okay, people know more than me, he knows better than me, she knows better than me. We literally understand. Absolutely, we get scared, and at the same time we feel like, okay, if I'll just simply speak English, if I'll make mistake, what they will think.
Because they know better than me.
Yeah, they know better than me. So this thing literally makes us scared of that particular thing where I know my potentiality, I know that I can do it, but somewhere we literally overestimate that the others, overestimate what they will think, what she will think, what my trainer will think. We know that we're not gonna judged. Even sometimes what happens, like, only because of some couple of people, we just takes it in majority. We feel like, okay, maybe he is criticizing me, maybe some other people also maybe criticize me too.
We take it as a diktat.
Yes, we take it as a diktat. So these are the crucial points we have to just take care. We have to have the faith in it. As we have learned this thing from the power of positive thinking attitude. The first chapter is that believe in yourself. If you can't believe in yourself, if you can't have the faith in you, then I think not only learning this language, walking on the path of the life journey will be very impossible. And the third thing I want to say is that I don't want to get shunned from the herd. Huh? Like my friends literally don't know how to speak English. They don't support this. They don't want me to do this. If I'll just simply take a different step, or if I'll simply try to do something different, they'll feel insecurity and they will stop talking to me. They'll not invite me. They'll not talk to me. So only because we don't want to be alone, we literally feel like, okay, maybe I should compromise with my potential.
Yes.
I shouldn't compromise with my friends. So for me, I think these are the main crucial thing. If we'll be able to nourish them every single time, we have to ask this thing: am I thinking that I can do it? Am I just overestimating those people's criticizing? If we'll be able to nourish all of them, then I think it will be easier for us to subscribe to any good habits.
So, Saurav, you wanted to say something.
Yes. Actually, I think there are some more reasons why we cannot learn English. Is because we cannot see the effect instantly. That is very important point. Suppose you're cooking something, after some times you can have the food, but while learning English, right, you cannot see yourself growing in one day or one night. And being impatient is one more very important reason why we are unable to learn English. So I'm just sharing another thing, that what you should do if you are facing the same problem. If you are thinking that I cannot see any growth in myself, what you can do, you can track your growth every day. That's why I shared you need to record yourself so that you can track your growth, and eventually you will actually understand that you are improving in terms of performing, in terms of speaking. And the second reason why we can't learn English is a consistency. Suppose I started the journey with enthusiasm and all the positivities, but due to some other attachments or distractions or whatever the reason might be, I have stopped doing what I have done. So what will happen? You will stop getting what you were getting before. So that is also another point. You need to understand it's a 50-50 philosophy, right? You get the results only once you give the hard work. So you hard work more and more, you will get the results eventually. And there is another reason or thing I also believe, that some of the relatives or friends, they think that this is not your age right now to learn English from again, right? age does matter. You accept it or not.
Yes.
You are 28. How will you learn English? You are 34. Why will you? How will you learn English? And are you crazy? You're 56 and you're thinking of learning English at this age. You're not a child. How can you possibly will go through all the books that that a student should go through as a children? So I really think that age does matter in our practical world, world. Yes, age does matter. Maybe for people's age matter, but you need to ask yourself that does a number really matters? Does a number really bound your abilities, bound your inner potentials to evolve yourself? So sometimes it's not anyone else from outside, but it's ourself, our inner self. We don't let ourselves evolve. We don't let our inner self evolve or reach to that potential, because we really think that this is not the right time. I have lost all the time. So whenever you are starting, whatever age you are starting sooner. The sooner the better. You're starting at the age of 5, 6, 7. That's very good. You're at least starting. You're not stagnant. You're trying to learn something new. That does matter. And guys, never give up. That is the main secret of learning English. The main reason, or the most important reason why we can't learn English is we give up. And if you already gave up, restart your journey again, because you will get the lost potentials. That's, I think, all from my side.
I want to say one more thing. So I would like to say one more thing, which is that we have a very bad approach, which is that whenever we think about learning English, we always think that it is everything. Like, it is very hard and it's not very easy. What happens in, like, we can see basically in winter, whenever we think that drinking water is very hard, we have already thought about it. So that's why while we think about drinking it, we feel very cold. We feel like, no, I can't do it. But in summer, it doesn't happen. So we already have thought about it, that English is very hard. So if you'll treat it, okay, like it's my language, I can do it, I can speak it, then I think it will be very easier for us.
Yes. These are simple things, guys, that we misunderstand a lot of time, and that's why we make it much more difficult for us. Like, English is a very easy language, and if you want to learn how to speak English, then you have to remember these things. And you have to remember one thing: the number you can see on the screen, you have to call, and there is an email ID. You can email me, all right, and you can contact me if you want to learn spoken English. I'm there. I'm organizing a lot of online classes, so you can be part of those online classes. So all you need to do, you have to call on the number that you can see on your screen. And last of all, I would like to thank both of you to be part of this conversation today. And one more thing, guys, for the viewers, if you think that we are doing a good job here, we are really putting out great content, your job is to subscribe to this channel, because every time you come here, you watch the video but you don't subscribe. So
That's the bell icon you see.
Yes, so your job is to subscribe to the channel, and then you can like the video. And there must be a lot of friends of yours who need this video. Share this video with them, because when you share, you do a very good thing, right? You actually help your friend with a nice material that you have watched yourself. So that's it, guys, and we will get back to you again with another topic.
Thank you so much, viewers, for accepting me as a student of Ujjwal. And this is the first time when I'm a part of this video. Trust me, still now I'm a little bit nervous, but all over, it's a great experience. I really hope you will give the love and the acceptance that you are giving for a long time. And guys, I really hope that I will be able, or I'll be honored enough to be a part again of this channel. So that's all. Thank you so much, Ujjwal and Parvati, and mostly our viewers. So that's all from my side. Yes,
that's all from our side, and you take care of yourself. Take care. Bye.
Yeah, take care, guys. Bye.